This is 4-color combo goblins, chat. What are the combos, you ask? I'm glad you asked. So to start with, we have Putrid Goblin here, which says when this creature dies, if it had no minus counter on it, return it to the battlefield under its controller's control with a -1/-1 counter on it. And this combos with Grumgully here that says each non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it. So these counteract each other. We also have Solemnity, which says players can't get counters and creatures can't get counters. So this stops this from getting counters. Well, what do we do with a goblin that keeps coming back forever? We can make infinite mana with Skirk Prospector. We can drain them out with Sling-Gang Commander. And then we have copies of Mothra, Supersonic Queen here. When a creature without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Well, Solemnity stops those flying counters. So if you have Mothra, Solemnity, you can drain them out with this or Skirk Prospector. So we have like this weird like multiple 3-card combos for killing the opponent in a lot of different colors. So let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it goes. Mothra goes infinite with Persist. Oh, it does too, right? Mothra plus the Persist Goblin, because you bring it back with a flying counter with no minus counter, and then you sack it and bring it back with a minus counter instead of a flying counter, and you rotate back, it rotates back and forth. That's cute. Belligerent Mars, thanks for the sub-gifties. I appreciate the support. I was gonna murder the Sentinel here. And I don't know if this deck is good, but it's definitely sweet. It's got a lot of neat things going on in it. Okay, so we sack this. And we sack this. Then we sack this. And we do this. Okay, so I have Grumgully now. So I get to get... I don't have any way to get a black mana, right? But we get to Muxus a second time. Oh, I have Wily Goblin gets a black mana. Are they dead here? I think they're dead, right? Okay, this is kind of hilarious. And then, like, all of... Man, that was kind of gasoline. That was really funny. What a beautiful disaster. My brain isn't good enough to parody beautiful mistakes offhand, but it feels like if there was ever anything that deserved a parody of beautiful mistakes, it's that board state we just watched. Cut the tape. We're done. We're done recording. We're gonna upload with 100% game win rate. I think I want these removal spells. What am I cutting? You want to know how you can tell Historic's a real non-rotating format, chat? Because this Goblins deck is just like normal Goblins, but we made it combo harder faster. Whenever the solution to making your deck better is making it more degenerate, you can tell we're a real non-rotating format. This is an insect jet. Milady is an insect. Reckless rage. Some things die while others feel the pain. Reckless rage. Think we just want to buy some time here? Goblin Lightning Helix, I choose you. To the 14 months Matrix Disc, welcome back. Ooh. That's a really good one. Are we dead? Good chance we're dead here, right? Even if we're not dead, I think because they killed our entire board and I didn't get to block, we're gonna be dead next turn. Heat Dog, thanks for the brand new Prime. There's a ton of great people you can ship those Bezo bucks to every month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending them this way this month and keeping me around. I will be on the play for game 3, so I think I'm just running back the clicks a bit. Let's get linear, linear. I want to be linear. Let's get into linear. Can you see my Goblin Smash? Goblin Smash. Do 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 do. Ooh, Soulscar counteracts Putrid Goblin, right? Does that beat persist? I don't recall. I think it does. Does this puts damage in the form of minus counters? Our hand has not gotten better, chap. We do have a full house. Wait, does Solemnity mean that their damage spells just don't do anything with Soulscar Mage in play? That's how Magic the Gathering works, right? We could just die here to a Flurry of Prowess. Yeah, does still trigger prowess. Can also still go to our dome if it's something like another lightning helix. Okay, land that doesn't hurt us is great. It's our best draw at this point. Like Sling-Gang Commander is lethal. Skirk Prospector lets us Muxus. Did I just die? I think I just died, right? Almost. Almost. Hey, Scry top. We could just get lightning helix here. Trample's kind of scary. The Reckless Rage didn't do any damage because their damage is dealt in the form of minus counters, and I have a Solemnity in play. There's so many lethal draws. Come on. It's not one of them. Well, that means any land that doesn't hurt us gets unlocked now, which is nice. It needs to be a non-shock untapped land, which we don't have a ton of. Alright, this should be lethal. This is probabilistically lethal. I get to kill their whole board. We get to kill their whole board and we get to play 3 Muxuses. Oh, we have infinite. No, it is deterministic because we have infinite mana and we can infinite Muxus. Okay, so we kill their whole board, and then Muxus gets every goblin out of our deck, and every goblin out of our deck is lethal because it includes Sling-Gang Commander. This deck's adorable. Squirtle Squad, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. Infinite Muxus triggers. Autumn Burchett, who is a Pro Tour champion, I believe, question mark, was in the MPL, is maybe still in the MPL. I'm going to be honest, chat. I don't know who's still in the MPL. I do know the MPL technically still exists for another year, but I've got no idea who's in it. So it's from their Twitter account. Oddish Helen, thanks for the follow. Oh, are they the first Mythic Championship champion when we rebranded from Pro Tours? That sounds right. So, yeah, the MPL still exists, but it won't exist after this year. This is the last year. They didn't just full pull the rope. They gave people a 1-year warning, basically. So we Goblin Matron for Putrid Goblin, I think? Because Putrid Sling Mothra is lethal. I need the treasure off of Willy to cast the Mothra, most likely. This is another matchup where Solemnity is incidentally a good card. resolves. They have another collecting company chip. Yikes. Yikes! We lose regardless, Tumos, because my Munitions Expert will gain them life when it comes into play, restarting their combo. Can you out-heal a Soul Warden? Yeah, eventually. We can eventually find Pashalik Mons, which will let us kill their board. Also, like, until they find a squirrel, like, the Mothra buys us a ton of time here, right? It's gonna chump and it's gonna let us bounce things back. The combo's a little more convoluted with Soul Ward now, but we can do it. That's gonna do it, I think, here. Really needed to hit land drops that game. Only on 24 lands, though. Whirly Boy seems good here. Just gonna bring an extra Chainwhirler on the play. Might become more interactive on the draw with these. We'll see. I don't know. I think that game was a symptom of stumbling on lands more so than needing to be interactive, especially on the play. I just want to try and be linear. Shrek was a donkey, not a pig. No white mana here is a little sketch. So again, just kind of chilling, hoping to draw some lands. It's very possible this deck wants more mana. It's pretty both mana and color hungry. Grumgully has several combo applications to it, yes. This deck's basically a bunch of different 3-card combos that all kind of have overlapping 3 cards. if we grab Grumgully here, speaking of? Muxus could potentially find a Wily Goblin. Kind of like it. If we draw a green source next turn, we just go infinite. Yeah, you play one Grumgully because you can fish it in spots with Matron, so you get five Grumgullys by playing one. Is essentially the reason to play it. So Unclaimed Territory or it's a white source. We just do a little Goblin ritual here in Muxus. I think so. Auto yield when Magic Arena. Why waste our fucking time? Like, I guess I technically have red mana here. Just play your card so I can concede. That we technically have red mana, chat. I don't do deck list commentary / feedback midstream, Zachary. I'd encourage you to post your deck list in the subs Discord server, and I'd be happy to take a peek at it this evening once I'm no longer live. Drop it in the appropriate format channel there. It also gives other folks that have experience with the decks the ability to chime in too. Speaking of Niv, goodbye, friends. Should have left up this, I guess, instead of tapping out. sad Muxus noises. Hey, Shuffles, thanks for 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. Howdy, Cody. Got him. Alright, so we'll expert here in response to Kolikavu. And then we'll sack this to itself to drain them. They comboed before we did, Beansy. Just getting Muxus, right? Make a couple of goblin friends here. So I'm attacking them for 4 this turn. I was gonna get another backup Muxus. Welcome back, Tidwell. Gonna sack this to itself to deny the life gain. Nah, I don't think there's any reason to Muxus again. If they peel a sweeper off the top, I want to have a Muxus left over in hand. I'm just gonna beat him down fairly here. This is the reason why this Goblin deck is good in these types of matchups. You just like have the ability to grind by getting infinite Muxi. Infinite Muxi. So Chainwhirler's not great. And I think we trim Solemnity. We'll bring in a couple of Warbosses for another individually good card here. Yes, Muxi is the plural of Muxus. I think it sounds better than Muxuses. Muxin. Muxin's pretty good too. What's going on, Blue Robot? Thanks for the follow this morning. think we're just cycling the Triome here. Putting another 2/2 into play doesn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna just try and find some action. Skirk Prospector. Lets us pop off next turn. Sag. And a short here is big sad. Taking Putrid Goblin here. So we will be dead to a Helix here. The Putrid Goblin comes back currently. Okay, we're gonna do this first. And we'll do this. How much mana am I supposed to make? Well, so if they didn't have another piece of removal here, we technically have lethal because infinite mana plus Pashalik Mons here is makes a bunch of goblins and kills them, right? All right, and they're conceding. So we could technically make enough mana to have lethal here, assuming no other interaction. What's going on, Snooty Doobie? He'll shoot. Being on the play is busted, chat. Well, if you don't have white, you're also losing Solemnity, which sounds much worse than what this deck is doing.
We will unleash an autumn of steel leaves.
So I think we're supposed to play Mothra on curve and then play Muxus on 5 with the treasure, right? Assuming they have nothing. We could be getting Collected Company and just like not get more turns from here. Huey, thanks for the prime. Welcome back. We sad. Don't be sad. All right, so I definitely want Flame Blessed Bolt and Chainwhirler. I think we trim Solemnity. On the draw, I'm going to bring in even more removal. On the play, I'm just going to bring in a little bit. Basically, always want to be more linear on the play. More interactive on the draw. Because you're more likely to execute your game plan and just ignore them when you're going first in Magic. What are we getting with Goblin Matron? Probably just like Munitions Expert, right? We've been thoroughly outlineared. There are many decks in Historic that punish Elves in best of 3. Our deck is not one of them. Elves. Elves is probably one of the best linear decks in the format, but it's also probably the deck in the format that's worst against interaction, which is why it doesn't see a lot of success in best of 3. The difference between the best of 1 and best of 3 Historic ladder is like really stark. Which makes a lot of sense considering how polarized matchups tend to be in Magic's on-rotating formats without sideboards. What do you want me to do, chat? Not cast a turn 3 Muxus? Your move, Yugi boy. This is all we got. Look at the way they massacred my boys, chat. They were so innocent. I gotta massacre my fam like that. I think this is lethal. Oh, I forgot that they gain a life. Mistakes were made. That's fine. We both gained a life. Silly meat hook. Marriage debated, chat. No, it's based on who controls the creature. Oh, my trigger, their trigger happens, then no, my trigger going on the stack causes theirs to happen. They're not being placed simultaneously. Should have believed and kept the Solemnity, chat. I was a coward. Wily Goblin is the weirdest Pented Prism ever. It is a little strange looking. We just go for Muxus density here. Now, there's no way the Archmage's Charm to draw cards there without having another answer to Muxus, right? I think we just, like, hit them for 3, play a land, pass. Just chillin'. You're dead in 4, go. Good read. Okay, so Slam. Woo, buddy old pal. Oh, buddy old pal. Nine. Oh, what a convenient number of goblins, chat. What a convenient number of goblins. Wait, we're getting a League of Legends themed secret lair? That was honestly one crossover I wasn't expecting. Because, like, they have a competing product, right? Like, Runeterra is a direct competitor. Yeah, I mean, sure. Give me Teemo and Magic, please. Gosh, I wonder how much Riot paid for that. This does give me some hope though, chat. Maybe we could get a Pokemon secret lair at some point. I figured other IPs with popular card games were off the table. Yeah, that's true. Tencent is the WotC distributor in China. Oh, I better have a Spider-Man card before too long, chat. I need all of the Avengers in a secret lair. Spider-Man, Superman, Iron Man, all of them. Get them in here. I did see the trailer for No Way Home. You know who my second favorite Marvel character is after Spider-Man, Marty? It's Doctor Strange. This movie's hype. The first couple of DC movies were kind of weak, but I liked Aquaman and Shazam. Shazam especially I thought was really well done. I've been watching through the DC Universe stuff. You worked on Shazam, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm just not super big on cartoons. I greatly prefer live action to cartoon stuff. Well... Well, poop. Okay. Enchantress is definitely Mimi. Alright, so Grumgully dying is gonna trigger Pulkshi. So if I sack this Putrid Goblin to make some goblins, we'll get to deal... Oh, darn it! I was thinking I could kill this, but it's in a shroud from the Sterling Grove. Oh, these work well in multiples. They trade back and forth. That's interesting. I didn't realize that worked that way. I don't know that it changes anything, but I didn't realize it worked that way. The other aggressive decks. My main recommendation would be checking out the Daily Deck Digest. That's kind of the highlight of the best things that we've played on stream for both Standard and Historic in recent memory. If you're looking explicitly for Historic decks, there's also extra things up on my website. If you're looking for fresh Standard content, the Deck Digest is the place to go. Yes, we are going to board. We're going to board Solemnity out in this matchup. I have a favorite between the Innistrad blocks. I think they're all pretty well done. Alright, they're down to 5. Oh, they're gonna get Solemnity of their own at this point, though, right? So... we can technically kill them through this Solemnity, right? Because the Sling-Gang drains them out? They probably have enough enchantments to make enough spirits to kill us before that happens, but we'll take a draw step towards another Muxus at least here. But Sling-Gang does get around their lockout. Plenty of cards in deck for the opponent. A Sling-Gang can kill them. Tumos. So I'm pretty sure there's a combination of Muxus hits that get us out of this. Yeah, actually, a single Sling-Gang kills them, right? Even just Sling-Gang? Because Putrid Goblin is infinite with their Solemnity. Yeah, Sling-Gang, Muxus, and Matron all kill them here. Well, Muxus potentially kills them. We've got 7 guaranteed lethals, 6. I've already used a Matron. No, I've got 7 guaranteed lethals and then 3 redraws. Alright, let's redraw. That'll do, pig! That'll do! GG! Thanks for the combo, nerd. Nice 14-14s. Alright, I'm gonna board my Solemnities out. Bringing a Abrade. Remember I said our copyist loved that he was bad? Same for them. Yeah, back at ya. What's going on, Zach? Thanks for the 51 months. This is an Autumn Burchett monstrosity. 4-color combo goblins. We've got like 3 or 4 different 3-card combos in addition to just Muxusing people on occasion. It's been pretty sweet so far. You don't need haste to kill them with Muxus. You can kill them without the haster. I'm gonna feed the swarm on this to slow their win condition. The swarm is hungry, shit. Gobble, gobble. Goblin Matron is basically Court of Calling. That's why I'm enjoying this deck. You hit the nail on the head. Man, talk about cards that I desperately want in a historic anthology. Shroud. Wall of Roots. Not quite. I actually think Kiki's a card they should keep out of historic. Oh, was Putrid Infinite? Did I fuck that up? It was. Putrid was infinite. Thanks for the shout. I missed it. We probably win from there. I think we just murder this now, right? Because they gave up Shroud. I had Wily Goblin for Black Jet. Alright, it's fine. We have, Yeah, I just completely messed up. That's fine. We should be fine. We get 2 Muxus triggers here. Alright, and now we're... Now we're infinite, right? If this comes back with Persist... And then it comes back with flying. So now we have infinite mana. And there's 2 Sling-Gang commanders. So they're dead. Like I said, this deck's just like 6 different 3-card combos, chat. Cue the carnival music. If you're just joining us, we've been playing this for over an hour, and that is far from the first time what you saw just happened. Muxus and Goblin Matron add an incredible amount of redundancy to this archetype. This is naming insect. What's a goblin? I'll give you 10 minutes to figure it out. Oh my god, do they die next turn? Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. Holy sh- it's just a turn 3 kill. Well, that escalated quickly. I mean, they're not guaranteed dead, but I'm getting two Muxus triggers on turn 3, chat. I'm getting 2 Muxus triggers on turn 3. He could break 12 cards, is fair. Alright, we got a turn 3 kill, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thunderdome. Enjoy your stay. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, no, chat. We're gonna have to play against this deck. Well, that sounds awful. I don't want to play against this deck. Can I delete this session from the internet? What if we just get rid of it? That's true. That's true. So they had 2 turns and we had 3 turns, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So it is a turn 5 kill. So it's probably okay. This came from Autumn Burchett's Twitter account. I don't know if they originated it or if they got it from somewhere else, but it is a hilarious pile of combos. This isn't infinite, it's just sufficiently large enough finite, because this goes again, and we make more mana. So we're just gonna like have 20 goblins to drain them. Yeah, it wasn't infinite, just big enough. It just needs to be big enough, chat. Might just click submit here, honestly. This deck's probably really good in best of 1. And I don't want to sideboard with it. Oh, did we have Putrid and Sling-Gang? If we had Putrid, oh, we did have Putrid Sling-Gang, you're right. Putrid Sling-Gang is lethal. You are correct, Putrid Sling-Gang was infinite. Good shout, good shout. Shout it out. Yes, persist and the flying counter kind of trade out back and forth, if that makes sense. Also, fun fact, Solemnity just like miscellaneously hoses a lot of decks. Oh no! Oh no! Chat! That's cheating! Speaking of hate cards. Yikes! Alright, it's fine. We've got a Munitions Expert, chat. Can crack treasures? No, it's an activated ability. It's a mana ability, but it's still an activated ability. Maybe the real treasures, chat, or the friends we made along the way. Yeah, Solemnity is very strong in this match if it can stick around. For sure. This might be wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, game 3 on the play. I could have done that at sorcery speed on my turn, but I didn't want them to be able to play another Yasharn from hand, but maybe that was wrong. Got pretty punished by Collected Company, and they certainly have more companies than other pigs. We should just kill them on turn 3 before they have mana for Yasharn again. That's the big brain play. Just kill them on 3 again. Two to 3 pigs in the sideboard is not unreasonable for their archetype. So, Pig's actually only an okay sideboard card on the ladder right now because food actually isn't that popular on the ladder. It's a pretty good tournament sideboard card because food is a lot more heavily represented in tournaments, but the ladder food does not see a lot of play. I think this might be a spell. We'll see. I could get punished for that too. Oh, you know, I probably should have... Yeah, I should have played this on 2 is what I should have done. I probably should have chump blocked this. I'm not going to be able to chump block it now. Is the problem. I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe this is wrong at this point, because I actually don't have anything to do once I set up infinite mana, right? Die to this voice of the blast vote. A sequence by lands better. I could have had a Solemnity this turn. Oh, Sling-Gang is lethal, right? I don't know if I have enough to get all those colors down, though. So we play this. Then we play this, and then I don't have the ability to Grumgully and still have both of these plus a land. Yeah, I'm a mana short. Yeah, my sequencing on the Triome cost us this. If I would have been able to get the Solemnity down, their voice would have stayed small, and then we would have had more time to get set up. Bad mana sequencing there on my part. This deck usually seems like it wants to hit its first 5 to 6 land drops, so I should have just played the Triome tap to begin with and just assumed it was going to be a land. Yeah, I have the ability to generate infinite red mana there, but it just doesn't accomplish anything. Gonna add lands? I think 24 is probably fine. I think if I felt like we wanted more mana, I'd probably go up a Wily Goblin on 2. Scattered our friendship. Okay. Mycelium, thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Maybe they have somewhere to go. Maybe they gotta leave the match. They don't know they can concede during the sideboarding stream. Weird. Hid so much information by conceding there. Mood. Hey, thanks for the 2/3 of a year, Cilium. Welcome back. Appreciate it. I think we're just chilling for now. Maybe the slow lands are better than check lands in Historic. In a lot of decks, yeah. In 2-color decks especially. I think check lands are probably a little bit better than slow lands in 3-color decks that are playing 12 shocks plus tri-lands. But if you're in like a 2-color deck that's playing like fast lands and pathways and stuff, I think the slow lands are a little bit better. That's not a relevant comparison, Canadian Bacon, because neither check lands nor slow lands are untapped on turn 1. The question for comparison on checks versus slows is how many 2-drops do you have? Yeah, I think the pathways are my favorite dual lands that have ever been printed, Zach. They're such a fantastic power level. Yeah, we should probably get the other half of the tricycle lands in New Capetta in the spring, in the winter, in February, whatever season February is. They might not be called Triomes, like maybe they'll be called Crime Turfs or whatever, something like that. On theme for the crime families that's supposed to be on that in that Forthos. Oh, February's Kamigawa? Foo. Sedge. Oh man, if I would have left, I should have left an Ancient Ziggurat untapped so I could get a Grumgully. Can we just get a redundant Muxus at this point? Morning, Bread Boxer. I don't think I go again. I think I drop the Mons here and I try and kill them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we annihilate? Their life total. Their life total. It can go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Looks like 18 to me, chat. Do I just chill in case they have a lightning helix, or do we just go all in? In it to win it? I think we're in it to win it. Helix does save them because my last goblin only deals 1. So long, farewell, I'll see you and good day. You can find the best decks that I've been playing on stream on the Daily Deck Digest on YouTube here, Derpface. I will not be putting standard decks on my website, no. Digest channel is already a curated place for that stuff. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke. So they're dead. Could have a Skyclave apparition here. I don't need a black land, they're dead. It's gonna be a lot of clicks, chat. But my opponent has died. So we now have infinite red mana. And now we have infinite trains. This is the way we sack the thing, sack the thing, sack the thing. This is the way we sack the thing. Yeah, do we gain click efficiency if I go get Pashalik Mons? I think we do. What a salty dog, chat. So many flavors in the world, and they choose to be salty. Down here, salt is a way of life. The walls are salt, the floor is salt, the ceiling's salt, and the air is salt. You just breathe that in and you can taste the salt. Do we risk roping here? I have no idea. Just gonna go as quick as we can. So the 2 years F Dragon. We get an F in chat for the opponent's feels. Imagine playing a linear deck like Angels and being upset that someone out-lineared you. Doesn't taste so good on the other side, huh? Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, slinging on the goblins. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. They were above 70 when we started. All right, so this is actually the halfway mark. But we're also more than halfway through the clicks. So I had to click extra to get these things into play off the mana initially. Ah, glad nauseum. Hog for the 21 months indeed. You know, it's apt that our combo plays out with a card named Putrid Goblin, because when your opponent's salty and making you click through it, they have a lot of parallels to being a putrid little goblin chat. Chat, as funny as it would be to kill their board, it's just so many clicks to do that, and I've clicked enough times. Realistically, I'm probably gonna have to click through a kill in another game here in a second, so I think I'd rather not. We're the life gain deck now. Yeah, exactly. I have 24 minutes on my clock, chat. Like, it's such a pointless waste to make me go through that. Like, it literally accomplishes nothing other than them sitting there and stewing in their own filth and sodium. We are playing 4-color combo goblins. The QAnon shaman has been sentenced to 41 months in prison. I believe that is is that the first formal jailing of any of the insurrectionists from January 6th? Or have there been others? Dirk Dastardly, thanks for 11 months. Welcome back. That is not the first. Okay. It's notable that he pleaded guilty. Had he gone to trial, it could have been much longer. That was a plea deal. QAnon shaman. Trust me, if you're from another country and you haven't heard the words QAnon shaman before, our politics here in the United States are way more fucked up than you could possibly conceive. From France. Yeah, yeah. Wow, did they just leave? Or are they gonna rope us on every action? Well, let's see if they actually take game actions or if they just walked away from their computer. They could have just, like, closed their application. But if they, like, take an action right before the rope pops, then they're griefing us. I can't tell if their clock ran out or if they clicked OK at the last minute. All right, now we have time for the salt video. Of course, the bot's dead. Damn it, bot. All right, they're actually playing. Maybe there was no bad faith at all and their computer disconnected or whatever while we happened to be comboing. Actually, they're actually playing here. The bot's catching up. What's ME2? Mass Effect 2 is the variety game we've been playing in the afternoons. We needed an untapped land there. Having to use our treasure to cast Matron feels big sad. Man. If we'd have drawn a land here that was untapped without hurting us, we could have done this, this, and this, and then gone infinite, right? Sag. Now we are dead, though. Yeah. Opponent draws 3 Valkyries. We can't even draw 3 land. Shuffler confirmed flat. Do we just get a redundant Muxus here? I think we just get a redundant Muxus here. With the Rest in Peace in play. Just want to put as many idiots in play as possible. It might be right to get the Prospector and just, like, get our 1 Muxus out next turn, but... This doesn't really matter while Rest in Peace is in play, though, right? Yeah, Rip stops all our combos. Sure. I mean, the opponent missing a land means they have all spells in hand, right? Which is not great for us. Unfortunately, I don't think we can beat that without our combo. Opponent had like pretty nutty draws all 3 games. You there? It feels extra bad to lose to someone that griefed us in the first game, for sure. Definitely the worst part about that match. This is probably going on white, even though it's a touch awkward with this. I want to be able to cast Solemnity. My body is prepared to never have a 3rd land and die. Well, they don't have a 2nd land, so... is what it is. This is where the magic happens, fam. So this locks him out of more counters here at least, which is nice. Get some glowing red wubs to give us life. If we would have drawn a land here, we would have gone infinite this turn. Fine, we'll do it. Fine, we'll do it next turn. Ooh, they stacked their triggers wrong. So they could have stacked this so they exiled and then this got bigger. Yeah, we're gonna go Skirk into Grumgully, which then gives us infinite mana. I want to leave the white source untapped. Chat, I have a Goblin Chainwhirler right here. The Soul Wardens are about to die. Calm down, chat. Calm down. Chainwhirler right here staring you in the face. Just had to make red mana to cast. I want to leave the white mana up so that way if this hits Wily Goblin, we can cast Mothra. So I'm leaving this up intentionally because it gives us more things to do if we hit the right thing with this. Goodbye to some of these friends. I don't know. Would you believe this deck's been really good, Silence? We need a Wily Goblin or a Sling-Gang Lieutenant or a Matron. So I actually don't have black mana available. So we have to get Wily to filter. So now we sack this for red. Oh, I could have done it with Pakshi. It's fine, chat. Chat, it's fine. Everybody calm down. My way is more fun. Now we get to do this. Killing them with combo number 5. Boop, 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 do, 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 do. Sling, gang, do, 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 do. Okay, now I need someone to put all the goblin names into Mambo number 5 for me. I don't know that I'm talented enough to do that offhand, but I feel like there was Matron and Sling-Gang and Putrid and Mothra. Muxus number 5. Doot, 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 doot. Maybe? No, probably not. What are we playing against? Life gain? Need a little bit of Muxus in my life. Need a little bit of Muxus in my life. A little bit of Sling-Gang by my side. A little bit of Matrons, all I need. A little bit of Putrids, all you see. Doot, 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 doot. All right, that wasn't bad. That was like above average. I'm gonna call that above average, and we're gonna stop there. All right, so Feed the Swarm. Feed the Swarm deals with Rest in Peace if they board it in, and also kills random other stuff. Solemnity's obviously great. What are we trimming here? That's always the question. We like look at this pile of cards, just like all the cards need to be involved to work. I don't know what we're supposed to get rid of. I think it's Sling-Gang. It's kind of hard to cast, and we can like tutor for it when we need it. I'm gonna trim Sling-Gang. Maybe Munitions Expert. So the opponent's deck could have Yasharn in it, and Sling-Gang or Munitions Expert's an answer to Yasharn. Would Meat Hook be overkill for this? Meat Hook's not castable. Look at the mana base. Gosh, if they hadn't ripped us, we'd have had a turn 3 Muxus, chat. Excellent. Thank you for the Goblin song clip. I'm gonna put this on white, so if we draw a Mothra, we can cast it. I'm gonna murder this and attack for 3. Yeah, our hand was really gross against it, not a rip. This time throw our opponent gift a real bad hand on the back of their sideboard card. And it didn't pan out. This really is a peak non-rotating format, huh? It's a real non-rotating format. Waiting. Do 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 do. actually pretty impressed with this deck. I like what it's got going on, chat. The fact that all of your different combos have so much overlap between the pieces, and that Muxus and Matron, like, you're kind of like a combo deck. And then Zach put it best, this is Court of Calling, and this is Collected Company, for lack of a better term, right? Like and then they just kind of tie the room together to make all your weird combos kind of play out. I don't know that I really have any thoughts on changes. Like, basically everything in the main deck is pretty core to, like, comboing off. Like, Munitions Expert and Chainwhirler are, like, your kind of utility cards that aren't required. Mothra's a combo card. So if you didn't watch the whole set, Mothra plus Putrid combos with Skirt or Sling-Gang. And Mothra plus Solemnity combos with Sling-Gang and Skirt as well. So you've got a lot of just different little combos that are really sweet. Grumgully, Putrid also combos with these two, etc. And then sometimes you just, like, make a big Muxus and kill them, and it's gasoline. All right, at any rate, that's gonna wrap on Magic for us for today.